All right, folks, good morning to you. It is early. It is 5:46 and you were with Ben Luna live in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, tracking a few rocky storms across the region this morning. We'll go live to Viper and bring you up to date on what's going on with a severe thunderstorm. The National Weather Service in Huntsville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning this morning for folks in Colbert County and Franklin County. This warning is going to be effective until, we'll pull that up for you, 6 a.m. So we've got about 19 or 14 minutes left for this warning to be allowed to expire. So let's do a little bit of investigating on the storm as it continues a more southeasterly track across the area. I'm going to pull this up and get just a little bit of information from it. I'm going to redo the times for you, but I do want to get just a little bit of information. Moving at 36 miles an hour off to the east-southeast this morning. Now, some good news. Switch over here to the Columbus NexRad. The good news is that nothing is jumping off the screen as being tornadic this morning. So I'm not really concerned about, there being any tornadic activity within this. It's kind of a messy, stronger storm this morning. But the takeaway, the not so good news, is that we are seeing lots of lightning, very, very loud storm to get your day started. And it's producing, or likely producing, quite a bit of hail this morning. I'm going to look at our hail tracker. Let's see. Yeah, definitely some good indication of there being hail. And let's switch. That's what I'm looking for. So you've got almost inch-sized hail coming down between Rock Creek and Newsom Springs this morning. Backed out toward Minot, Alabama. Also Hawk Pride seeing some small hail. This is going to be south of Highway 72. Colbert Heights, Flatwoods, Crooked Oak, Frankfort, now in line of seeing this storm. Folks along Highway 43 in southern Colbert County and northern Franklin County. This cell is going to be crossing into Russellville shortly, and then up into, of course, Fairview, Littleville, Bethsaida, Old Bethel, Newburgh, and Waco, all here, of course, over the next few minutes. But do want to stress that hail potential because I think that's going to be the worst round other than the heavy rainfall this morning from this, which could definitely be leading into a potential for some localized flash flooding. 139 lightning strikes over the past few minutes within this frame that you're looking at this morning. So definitely seeing a very, very electrical storm as this continues to push into the southern and southeast portion of Colbert County and then on into the north portion of Franklin County. So this is the bigger view. I'm going to switch to radar network and kind of give you the broad look at things across the region. And this is what's funny. That's pretty much about it. This is the only remaining portion of this line that is affecting the entire area. It's almost completely over and done with. And so this is pretty much about it. This is the only remaining strong part of this particular line of storms this morning. Now, there is just a little bit of activity on the northern-ish edge of this back up into southern Lawrence County, and then in the eastern part of Lauderdale County, right around Rogersville, back up toward 5 Points, the southeast communities of Lawrence County. A little bit of lightning there, but that part is not severe. That's just one little teeny tiny part of a thunderstorm. But the bigger stuff, yeah, that's a rocky storm to say the least, and continues to be as it pushes off to the east-southeast, again at about 35, 36 miles an hour. I want to draw a track for this to kind of give you an idea as to what to expect as it moves in that general direction. Folks in Leeton, kind of on top of you right now. White Oak, 557. Russellville at 557. Burnout at 601. Again, aforementioned Bethsaida coming up at 601. Around 602 for Old Bethel. Bell Green at 604. Town Creek, Alabama will be experiencing this storm coming up at about 605. Wolf Springs about the same. Waco Community at 606. Flat Rock at 608. Neesmith at 609. Newburgh 611, North Cortland at 612, and the same for Glasgow Corner this morning. Again, nothing tornadic in this cell. This is just that one remaining part of the line that is producing pretty much a wall of water for you as you get your day started here. Now, I'm going to switch and look at the rain rate. And I'm just grabbing some information for myself real quick. You can see there's quite a bit of rain. But yeah, this is... Oop. Clicked on the wrong thing. So what you're looking at is the dual pole rain rate. Now, this product of the radar is if this particular storm stayed in one spot over the course of 1 hour, what would it do? Now, obviously, the storm is moving, and so you're not seeing the overall intensity in one particular spot, but that does give you the idea of how incredibly powerful and how much moisture is contained within the storm that is affecting this portion of our viewing area this morning. Definitely would be concerned that there could be some localized flooding through Colbert County and northern portions of Franklin County this morning. So, and that's just because it's one large cluster, just one large old storm that's gradually pushing off, taking its time, but nevertheless going to produce a lot of rainfall real quick in a given area. So just to recap, it's 5:54 in the morning. Good morning to you. Ben Luna here with you. This is the only severe thunderstorm that is in effect for any portion of our viewing area. You might be waking up across parts of the area and seeing a little bit of lightning in the distance, maybe hearing some thunder in the distance. More than likely, it's coming from this particular storm. If you're not under the gun from it, good news from this cell is that I'm not seeing anything tornadic, but it is a very, very loud, very breezy storm. Some wind gusts in there as well. I'm going to use our Future Scan product. Good old reliable Future Scan, and kind of give you an idea as to where this thing will be and how it will be moving over the course of the next little bit. And it does really want to take its time as it pushes on toward Russellville, and then folks in the eastern and southeastern portions of Franklin County, and then southwestern Lawrence County, Alabama, will still be under the gun from this storm too, as it rolls on through your area in just the next little bit. Back to live Doppler radar this morning, and again, we're watching this storm. There's some hail in it, some small to medium-sized hail across the area. Getting to be probably about dime, maybe nickel-sized hail. But that's pretty much about it. I don't want to beat a dead horse with it. Let's see. A lot of lightning in this storm this morning. But that's pretty much all there is to say about it. Just respect the storm. Don't be out in it. And once it passes your area, let the water recede, and then start your day. But that will continue to be a factor here over the course of the next little bit. Again, that warning from the National Weather Service set to expire at 6, and we're coming up on 6 o'clock. I would say they may opt to reissue. I'll be looking into that. If they do, again, that will probably draw out and still keep Russellville in a new warning, and maybe extend that on into Lawrence County, Alabama, a little ways as well. So anyway, that's how things are looking this early morning. Again, I hope you have a wonderful and fantastic day. Just know that this severe thunderstorm warning in effect for a few more minutes. Possibility of seeing that reissued because it still is a very potent storm with some hail, very, very, very heavy rainfall, and some pockets of gusty wind. But I'm just not seeing just a huge, super huge amount of wind in it. Just enough to kind of rattle the trees this morning. Let's see. Yeah, about 30, 35 miles an hour. Gusts possible. That's what we had in the tag here a few minutes ago. So anyway, that's where we are this morning with this particular storm now coming up on 6 o'clock. Again, thank you for tuning in to the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel. I am going to continue to watch this behind the scenes. If we do get a new warning, if I see something that's going to be, a little bit different looking, I'll let you know. But I think it's going to continue to probably rain itself out here over the course of the next 30, 45 minutes as it pushes, again, east, southeast at about 35, 36 miles an hour. But that's where we are this morning. Thank you for swinging by Tennessee Valley Weather. I'm going to switch you back over to, and before I do, the National Weather Service in Huntsville will issue a new severe thunderstorm warning effective until 6:45 for Franklin, Colbert, and Lawrence County. So I'm glad I got that before we ended this weather update. So again, here's your new severe thunderstorm warning for Lawrence County, Alabama, until 6:45. This does include the reissued portion of the cell for Colbert County and for Franklin County this morning. So again, watch for hail, a lot of lightning in this thing, and locally heavy rainfall as it continues to push off to the east, southeast at about 36 miles an hour. If you've got any reports, post them in the comments. We can see that. Otherwise, not a lot being said about it. People getting up and starting their day, seeing a big old messy storm. So anyway, all right. That is where we are. We will continue to keep you updated from the Tennessee. Good morning, folks. Ben Luna here with you for this edition of Wake Up Weather on this early